Well, welcome to Intouch Global Leadership Team Communications for leaders. It's to come alongside you as a leader and help equip you with the business and the people in the business that you truly want so that you attain what you actually want the business to do for you. Whether you're the CEO or the manager, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we're all heading the same way. We're looking for ourselves to attain an outcome. And most people are the same, whether it's your person doing the gardening for your business or whether it's the director of finances. We're all looking for the same things. If we can get our focus off ourselves and onto others and focus on what needs to be done, what's that going to mean to your business? So today I want to talk to you about the vibrancy of a business, the atmosphere of a business, the effectiveness and efficiencies, profitability of a business. Where does it come from and how do we actually lift it up? Well, over the last 40 years, I've been working with businesses. I've researched, looked at team building, efficiencies, profits. We can have all the systems, the budgets in line, we can have the structures, we can look into all the admin, the operations, the marketing and the sales, clear numbers in the finances. We can have all that going. We have the best products in the world, the best services in the world, well, depending on the people. But it does keep coming back to how are the people? And what does that mean? Well, how efficient are they? How much do they take on things for their own desire? What are they getting out of life by helping you get out of the business what you want? And how do the two of them match up? Well, there's a couple of points. One point is that people are people and they have the same desires as you and I. And in that case, we need to look at them as equals. In fact, it's better to look at them that they're of more value than yourself. And when they reflect back to you, they can think of you as more value than yourself. I recently came into a business and was looking at, coaching and training in the business. And one area came up very clearly that one of the directors would lose the plot occasionally, and some of the employees were scared to actually download to anyone any problems or how they felt about things or what they were thinking in fear of the director blowing up. So that's one area is being able to trust enough in the directors, the managers, the leaders of the business to be able to go up to them and tell them anything. This is really about psychological safety, and it is an aspect of work health and safety and HR. And it's quite a large area for your business to attain a profitability excess, which requires you less in the business. I remember a story about IBM, a new manager, and I think he came from one of the large, like American Express, whatever. Look him up, he's called Lou Gerstner. But he took over IBM. He didn't ask, he wasn't really focused on the monetary side. Sure, obviously that's the important area. But he focused on the first question, and that was, how are your people? Now, if a man of that stature, that understanding, that experience in developing large organisations focuses on the people, what does that mean to you? Anyone that thinks that they can do everything else in their systems, their structures and everything and not really focus on the people will be having a slow and progressive probably downfall to the business in a sense, or the rate of growth will be nowhere near what it could be. The enjoyment won't be there either, and if there's no enjoyment in your business, then you might as well give up now, because why are you doing it other than for money? So if Lou could see that the need for change was more about the people than the actual product, what's that mean to your business? Now, when the people are on board and they're truly engaged, they're valued, and they can be feeling psychologically safe, they will act more like themselves. Now, if we look at each person, including ourselves, and we're acting and we're behaving like ourselves within the guidelines of courtesies and following up and maintaining our KPIs and doing what we can together to get the business to the point where it needs to be, what's that going to mean to you? Well, micromanagement will go down. And that's point 2. Micromanagement goes down when people have taken on their roles and are self-propelling. So there's an autonomous nature of that person where they're looking for value in the areas that they work. They look for improvements, they look for creative solutions, and as enjoyment comes, more creative solutions occur. I hope that makes sense. With a creative solution, there could be more verticals in your business than you realise. And one of those verticals could be the change of the whole business. We've seen it before. With the change of the business comes growth. So the third area really is, how do we bring someone in to a business that's already going? What sort of culture have you got there? Is it a culture that's going to keep them? Is it a culture that's actually going to attract new people? Is it really vibrant? Is it requiring micromanagement, or is it able to be self-propelling? Now, the more self-propelling that your business is, because the people are on fire and they're wanting to be there, they get up in the morning and they are looking forward to seeing their mates at work. They've got the backs of each other. They've got a bit of an approach where it's not just your business, but it's theirs as well. What's that going to mean to your time? And the manager's time, the marketing time, the new sales time. What we need to achieve in a business, truly, from what we've seen, is an efficiencies level, a people efficiency system. A people efficiency system is a point of difference, and that's what we've created with Intouch. It's a people efficiency system that people are looking for, where there's any people involved particularly. Now, you can sell that as a point of difference, but without selling it, it's going to give you a profitability level increase, because it's just simply more efficient. The requirement for new employees is reduced because they'll be doing more. You may need to tag it and include it in a bonus or profit revenue system. We have one of those that works extremely well. And the reason it works extremely well is because it's a tool which doesn't upset someone. It actually is a place to help the employees, a place for the leader to engage with the employees. And so many leaders don't know how to engage. So once they know how, they'll do it on a regular basis, and the employee will feel, I'm valued, I'm important, I'm looking forward to having a bit of a chat with the leader. And that's a good place. I hope this has given you some encouragement. That's what this is about, encouragement, to lift your team, to spend some time on learning this. We learn accountancy, we learn systems, we learn, all our budgets, we learn all these things about how to develop products and services. How much time do you spend on developing your people, and what can that mean to you in the future? Right now, in this economy, is the best time in history to actually work on some of these things before we move back into a boom. Once your ground floor structure of the business, the foundation of the business in these areas is set, you'll have a business that's more solid, reliable, and lifting up in efficiencies in the face of what's going on. And most business owners, most CEOs, most directors, most organisational people will understand the value that this will bring into the business and into the lives of everyone in the business. I hope this has made sense. Reach out if you want some information sheets or whatever, and we'll talk on the next podcast. I hope you have a fantastic week and just have a bit of a think about what it can mean to establish a people efficiency system in your business.